This is for you, Sagittarius. Get ready for the penumbral lunar eclipse that's going to occur on the 18th of the month, and that's going to be in the sign of Aquarius, the water bearer. Now, this penumbral lunar eclipse is the second of 3 lunar eclipses that are going to occur in 2016. However, it's kind of a shadowy event because it's penumbral. So it's not one that is so easy to view. Therefore, watch out for sort of a lot of shady behavior this month. Now, also, this brings up an issue about the age of Aquarius and the eon of Horus, which are pretty much the same thing. And of course, Aquarius, the water bearer, is not a water sign. Obviously, it's an air sign. It's fixed air, but it's called the water bearer. And but between air and water, there are often angelic forces that traverse the pathways in the Kabbalah or Kabbalah that traverse, Raphael and Gabriel sometimes share various Kabbalistic correspondences. It's an alchemical secret. We'll get more into that in future videos. Okay, so if you're looking for references for the age of Aquarius in Scripture, we have Luke 22:10. Again, this is good for understanding the age of Aquarius. It's the eon of Horus. And he said to them, "Behold, as you go into the city, there shall meet you a man carrying a pitcher of water. Follow him into the house where he entereth in." Now, Jupiter maintains a direct journey, and that's going to be in the sign of Virgo the Virgin for the entire month, influencing your 10th house of social standing and fame. This is going to affect you, Sagittarius, specifically in the 10th house. Okay, now because of the present transit, the Archer still deals with others in a clear-cut manner, especially in regard to your social contacts, and particularly those who hold sway over your standing in the community, so be aware of that. Because the 10th house is similar to the sign of Capricorn. So it has similar aspects. The natural 10th house is similar to the aspects of Capricorn. And again, although Virgo is the 6th house, the natural 6th house, or is akin to the natural 6th house, understand that you particularly, Sagittarius, are affected in your 10th house. Okay? And you want to understand that, again, that affects issues that hold sway and influence over your standing in the community. Now, other folks wanting to improve their economic reputation respond well to you during this direct journey of Jupiter and you to them. So there's sort of a good sort of improvement with how you respond to people, especially with reputation regarding economics, how you respond back and forth. Because remember that like attracts like, but also remember that respect begets respect. If you continually disrespect someone, you're going to end up being disrespected yourself. Because eventually people, really want to be treated fairly. Eventually everybody wants to be treated fairly no matter who they are. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Now feel free to make deals, but be aware that others are not easy to trust at this time, not this month, needing much assurance in their lives, both financial and social. So just understand that's what's going on this month because of these astrological correspondences. Now, a lot of people ask, what is the difference between someone who is a Christian, who's an astrologer, and someone who's not? The difference is that if you're a Christian, the the planets don't rule you. Jesus Christ does that because you're a son of God. Now, other religions, some other religions, I'm not an expert on other religions. I'm more of an expert in Rosicrucian, Kabbalah, and Christianity. That's where my education is. But when it comes to being a son of God, in some religions and some form of other forms of Kabbalism teach about becoming a son of God rather than a slave of God or a slave of the sun. What you need to understand is that that's the difference. If you're a son of God, which being a Christian makes you a son of God, is you become in the likeness of Jesus Christ, so you mimic him, you become like him, you become him. In that case, you have a choice. Whereas if you're a slave of the Son of God, you're ruled by the planets, and you have no choice. You think you feel like you have great gobs of choice, but in actuality you have none. You're completely predestined, and you will be risen again. After death comes not an ending, but what? A judgment, according to Scripture. Check out the works of C.S. Lewis. He's written about that extensively. Okay? So understand that if you are a Christian, or you're seeking the will of the Father, making you a son of God, and I know other religions have various things regarding that. Again, you can consult them about that. But basically, if you're not a Christian, if you're not a son of God, you are not free. You're a slave. If you're a son of God, you're free. What is the son of God? Who seeks the will of the Father. The Lord's Prayer that Jesus told you to say, it doesn't say to worship him, now does it. Only the Hail Mary tells you to honor Jesus and bless Jesus and mentions Jesus. Only the Hail Mary. But the Our Father, Jesus instructs you to worship God, the Father, and bring his kingdom. He's not looking for his kingdom in the prayer that he gave you. So all you have to do is look at the very prayer you say each day, if you say it. Okay, now the planet Jupiter is associated in Kabbalah with the Sephirah of Chesed, where we find the planetary archangel Zadkiel, Hesediel, or Sachiel. Kabbalah teaches us that this Sephirah and archangel Zadkiel is associated with both mercy and memory. Zadkiel is known as the righteousness of God. He is sometimes identified as the angel of the Lord in Genesis chapter 22, 11 to 12. And behold, an angel of the Lord from heaven called to him, saying, Abraham, Abraham. And he answered, Here I am. And he said to him, Lay not thy hand upon the boy, neither do thou anything to him. Now I know that thou fearest God, and hast not spared thy only begotten Son for my sake. Jupiter is known as the attribute of God the Father, and that's found in Isaiah 63:16, and it's the merciful Father. For thou art our Father, and Abraham hath not known us, and Israel hath been ignorant of us. Thou, O Lord, art our Father, our Redeemer, from everlasting is thy name. Sagittarius, Saturn transits retrograde through your sign until the 12th of the month, which causes Capricorn and Aquarius, family and friends, to continue trying to create more fun social outlets for you. You'll still be suspicious if people are flattering you throughout Saturn's retrograde transit due to the effect on your first house of self and appearances. That's akin to the natural, the natural first house is akin to the sign of Aries, the ram, has similar properties. Now Saturn goes direct on the 13th of the month, although still in the sign of Sagittarius. You will begin to be more trusting of your transactions with others during this direct journey. You will be more self-assured, and you will trust yourself, which is critical at this time for you. Okay, Sagittarius, keep in mind that Saturn is not your ruling planet, but this transit does have powerful sway over your self-realization, causing you to look for more pleasant ways to communicate with other people. Now we have an Enochian angelic prediction, especially for you at the end of this video, so stay right here. Don't go anywhere. We've done one especially for each sign of the zodiac. Now let's see how your ruling planet of Jupiter affects you this month, Sagittarius. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. Thank you for joining us. Your fire guardian archangel Michael speaks to you from your Sagittarius astrology archangel, who is Adnachiel. This is an angelic horoscope transmission from your Sagittarius zodiac angel Adnachiel, who resides over the Archer's mutable fire, and here are his messages for you in love, money, and health. First, Adnachiel's love, sex, and romance transmission. The importance of committed relationships or marriage is the topic of much discussion this month. Pisces or other Sagittarius individuals are important in these types of conversations at this time. Now, long-held, formerly undisclosed information about the meaning of life, your creativity and your children and your home and that kind of thing. Now, those who consider themselves in the know are anxious to divulge ancient secrets, that's the ticket, bringing on revelations about the true meaning of life and immortality. You might respond with the cliche, "The proof is in the pudding," to those who wish to give you guidance. Ephemeris calculations for the lunar attributes are going to be later on in this calculation, so stay right here, don't go anywhere. Now for Adnachiel's money and wealth transmission. This is a month to show your prowess in money and abundance matters. You may find yourself seeking out those you want to help learn the tricks of the trade when it comes to making cash monies and storing up wealth. You will experience advantageous contact with Aquarius individuals who are sure they can also profit from shared mutual knowledge. Expect to shine brightly among your peers in this area of your life at this juncture, bestowing your competence upon those who are less intelligent about handling their fortunes. And if you're interested in Ansara Angel Magic for increasing your wealth, you can contact us at www.readingsbyrosemary.com and contact us about information regarding the high magic, ceremonial magic group we are associated with. And if you're interested in a class, you can, in these types of topics, in Merkaba and high angelic magic, you can contact us again at www.readingsbyrosemary.com. Now for Adnachiel's health and fitness transmission. When it comes to your health and fitness goals this month, you will be surprised to find that the best advice comes from young people or even your children, or those who you consider to be childlike, although simultaneously intelligent. Psalm 8:3 is appropriate here. Out of the mouth of infants and of sucklings thou hast perfected praise, because of thy enemies, that thou mayest destroy the enemy and the avenger. You will also find that in this part of your life, air signs become more significant at this time. Look for the precision of logic to keep everyone on the path of righteousness. Now for this month's Enochian angel prediction. A woman possessing much status and power, having Ahu or brown reddish hair, causes transformation as well as clarification of misunderstandings due to the reckoning of sort of what happened in the past, sort of tallying up the score. And also, you'll find a rekindling of past accomplishments, resulting in fierce, albeit affectionate, revolutionary ideas. Now, the only ones who want to scare you are those who are very frightened themselves. So a disclaimer is in order here. High magic can be dangerous. This is intended exclusively for entertainment purposes. Remember to chant your divine tone of I perceive, or try out the higher aspect of simply meditating on the quality of perceiving, and be wise, be well, be all you are meant to be, Sagittarius. Now for the ephemeris calculations for Eastern and Greenwich Mean Time, we have for Eastern Daylight Time, we have the new moon on the 2nd of August 2016 at 4:45 p.m. at 10 degrees Leo, 57 minutes. The full moon on the 18th of August 2016 at 5:27 a.m. at 25 degrees Aquarius, 51 minutes. That's a penumbral lunar eclipse. That's the second of 3 eclipses in 2016. But this one's penumbral. Again, it's a shadow. It's not the same as the others. Now, then the other lunar eclipses. Now for Greenwich Mean Time, the new moon on the 2nd of August 2016 at 8:45 p.m. at 10 degrees Leo, 48 minutes. And the full moon on the 18th of August 2016 at 9:28 a.m. at 25 degrees Aquarius, 52 minutes. Penumbral lunar eclipse. Again, this is the second of 3 lunar eclipses in 2016. So it's a shady event indeed. Sometimes the shade helps keep down overheated individuals who are way too overly excitable and need to learn to calm down if they want to get anywhere in life. All right, so this is the end of this transmission, and so the only caveat this month is to just manage yourself in a purposeful, methodical manner, and you'll do very well. All right, Sagittarius. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. Join us again next month.